All right, I will re-announce 10 seconds and we will be starting. Thank you.
We've got one racer lined up. We've got two racers lined up, and we are ready to go. First match of the day then. And they are finally off. First checkpoint and a right turn. Let's see who makes it out first.
Fraggers putting that lots of practice and extra warm up to use.
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
Ahead here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is a 2-lap race. So we'll have to see who comes out on top. The live timings on the left side of the screen as well will update every time the races come across the finish line. We definitely see Foggy then struggling a little bit to get his ship in order. We're racing coupled today, so racers do get a little bit of support in ship stabilization. Really good tool for these 0G tracks.
Yeah. This track, we did lose Foggy there, did collide with something, but yeah, this track can be a little bit confusing, just like some of these, but you really trust those arrows, those lit up arrows, give you the direction of the next checkpoint. So it's all about making yourself from gate to gate however you would like. That can be scooting through buildings or taking wide lines, whatever you like.
I want to say Fraggers is really smooth and steady. You can tell he is really leaning on gentle forward thrust and letting coupled sort of support him there. What's really crucial with coupled is that if you let go of all your controls, we all know it, you're going to just drift like crazy because coupled doesn't kind of keep you on rails. You always have to kind of keep in that little bit of thrust. And so it takes that little bit of time. Foggy then verting up when he means to vert down. As Fraggers completes his first lap, 1 minute, 28 seconds, thereabouts, and hitting the second lap.
Yeah, Fraggers looking rock solid here. Just slow is smooth and smooth is fast, being basically the epitome of that.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's got things under control as we're watching Foggy with a bunch of unfortunate crashes. Still got time, but at this point, with Fraggers so far ahead, I think it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, 2 minutes in. It's a tough task, too, to jump in a pit, with sticks that aren't your own. Even me being very used to dual stick flying and racing, you hop in controls that aren't your own. It's going to be tricky to get used to that muscle memory really quickly.
Yeah, it's so true. It's especially, you're being put on sticks. They require setting up. The dead zones are different. The linearities are different. How familiar are you with sticks, right? That's an important question too. And yeah, it's definitely a tough challenge. There's always practice during qualifying earlier in the day. And of course, you can come back to and participate again if you want to have another attempt. But I think we've got a winner. There's Fraggers across the line then for the second time and finishing the race at a total time of 2 minutes 53 and sending her off in style. Good racing to Fraggers.
Good racing.
And kudos to Foggy for an amazing attempt at bringing her home. So that is Fraggers then continuing on to the second round, or his second round. Here are the race results. Foggy then, we're still waiting for that to complete, actually.
Foggy still giving it a go here. I can appreciate the willpower there, just wanting to actually make it around. That's awesome.
I will finish this damn race. And Fraggers just sitting there, ever cool. So we'll take a look at the tournament scores then. We've got Fraggers beating out Foggy this time and going on to his second round, the semifinals. We'll watch him go again in the fifth round of the day. First, we will have lining up Cat in a Box versus Crioulus.
Cat in the Box will be Simpet 1, Crioulus Simpet 2.
A-firm.
Yep. And the winner of that one, of course, will go against Fraggers in the semifinals at round 5 after we kind of go through this first set of rounds.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got the racers swapping out. Congratulations there for Fraggers. Very cool to see. I'm excited to see this next race, and I'm just really curious about watching the skills between these racers. There's going to be such a wide skill gap potentially between racers. It's always really fun to watch that sort of organically develop and see how it goes.
Yeah, it mirrors just even the Star Citizen community as a whole that play Star Citizen all the time. We still see such a vast disparity in racers that are newer to the scene versus the guys that have been around a long time and are really fast. You know, it's the way it goes with any competitive esport. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very high skill ceiling.
So as the racers are setting up, of course, behind these amazing sim pits, just giving them a small moment to warm up, and then we'll have that second race ready to go. Lining up, we've got on Simpit 1 on the left side of the screen, a cat in a box. Give us an 07 if you can hear this. And Crioulus on the right, and Simpit number 2 on the right side of the screen. 07, gentlemen, and good racing.
All right, racers, just give you a test beep just to hear how we're gonna start. This is just a test. I'll take a thumbs up if you can hear this. Perfect.
Race 2 of the day, Cat in a Box versus Crioulus.
Yeah, we just got heard that Crioulus is a Royal Air Force pilot and Cat in the Box is a streamer.
Oh, that's absolutely brilliant.
Awesome.
So he'll be proud to know we bound roll on right stick as is intended.
All right, racers, we will be starting in 10 seconds, and right after the beep, you're good to go.
So for Crioulus, it'll be really cool to know that we're obviously using Virpil pedals for yaw, as he would be comfortable with. That's really nice. Many of us use right stick twist because we don't have pedals, so this will feel right at home for him.
I'm just curious how much. Oh, we'll go get started here first. And they're off. I'd love to talk to Crioulus and see what his experience with verts and lats are in the Air Force.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess it depends if he's flying a chopper or a jet. We can at some point ask him. With coupled though, he definitely gets the airplane feeling. Both racers doing a really good job, by the way, staying sort of on rails and running pretty tight lines. They're hitting the same checkpoint at the same time almost. I think we've got Crioulus just about in the lead then.
Yeah, looking great so far. A lot of folks will know that lots of racers fly decoupled, but of course in this case we're flying coupled. So in a lot of cases when you're flying coupled, you really want to push forward. You want to fly it a little more like an airplane, right? That's where you'll get that stability, that forward motion, kind of keep it on rails like you mentioned.
Yeah, absolutely. Both racers doing super well. I'm very impressed by this performance. It's really cool to see a pretty damn similar pace as these guys are running through the track. Going through the checkpoints. We'll see then who makes their way to start finish first, and keep an eye then on the live timings left side of the screen. They'll give you an idea of timings and who is getting that fastest lap down. And while we are watching the racers go, keep watching. We got more racing to go. Just before the finals of today, we've got an exciting ship to give away on Aurora, so stay tuned. Bring your friends too.
Yeah, definitely. Get your hands on that, especially somebody's new to Star Citizen. That'll get you a game package, get you right into the game fully. And unfortunately, we had a little crash from Crioulus there in the start-finish tunnel.
It is a tight space. Yeah, there he goes. He's just out then, resetting. But he's still in the lead. We've got Cat in a Box just getting closer to him now. Cat in a Box and also crashing out, and Crioulus also crashing out again. They are neck and neck then still, just in front of that start-finish line. They have to take it gentle and get through there. You were asking about lats and verts. This tells me they are not too familiar with the lats and verts, obviously trying to lean on that forward motion. There's not much between them, 1.9 seconds.
Yeah, especially if it's something new to you. Lats and verts in terms of Star Citizen and spaceship racing are very strong too, right? So if you're not used to punching those a lot, you'll get a lot of motion out of those, especially when you're trying to center yourself in a tight little corridor like that.
Yeah, absolutely. 2-lap races again then, with only 2 seconds between these guys. We'll have to see who can keep it together. As we always say, slow is fast, slow is steady, steady is fast. If you overdo it, you crash out, you're just gonna spend way more time.
Yeah, you can see the focus on these guys' face. They're just trying to get it down, trying to get around this track.
What a proud moment, though, to get Arena Commander Racing in people's hands on stage, on site, at gaming conventions. I'm so excited for the future of Star Citizen and seeing the scene grow with Star Citizen present at these locations. It's brilliant.
Absolutely. Getting this in more people's hands and more people's eyes to see Star Citizen Racing has a huge potential. It's so much fun to both participate in and to watch. So getting more people involved in any way, shape, or form is just a win for everyone.
Yeah, and if this is your first experience with Star Citizen and you get to do it in these sim pits with these Verpal sticks, I mean, you really can't get a better first impression of what it's like to fly these ships.
Yeah, even if you're keyboard and mouse, right, Star Citizen is still a blast, but this is the ultimate way to fly a spaceship is with dual sticks. Absolutely. And I think that is a finish for Crioulus. A great job there, Crioulus. Cat in a Box still trying to make his way to the finish there.
It seemed easy peasy for Crioulus, I gotta say. He's looking confident and satisfied with his performance there. 3 minutes 55 for him total time. And there's Cat in the Box and also finishing. Good racing by both. That was pretty closely matched.
Yeah, great racing, fellas. That was awesome to watch.
Absolutely great job. So that actually gives us, in the 5th round, Fraggers versus Crioulus. At this point, I got to tell you, my money is on Crioulus. He put down a really good performance there, and definitely with the real life experience coming to his aid, I think.
Yeah, that should make the Air Force proud. See him coming out on top there. We'll see how he does going closer towards the finals.
We've got our next racers then getting behind the pit for our 3rd match. We've got Screema in pit 2. And we've got GFA in pit 1 on the left side. Both racers getting lined up and ready.
I love that name, Screema. That sounds like me anytime I'm racing.
I mean, this is so out there, but I just think of Screema, and that's Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, I guess.
Wrong genre of gaming completely there,
Yeah.
Mace.
I mean, hey, come on, man. We all know Screema, right? Maybe not.
You just got Bethesda. You got the Bethesda on the brain from playing too much Starfield. That's what's going on here.
Probably. I mean, am I the only one here? Come on. Am I the only one thinking about Starfield right now?
Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
Looks like
Shout out to Splen in Twitch chat saying some know the Screema better than others.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Shout out to Splen. Yeah, he's joining us tomorrow in the commentation booth where Osashi's you're sitting the next one out. So Splen, world record holder of many, will be here to tell you all about what the fastest ways are to race. And he does that many on his own Twitch channel as well. He's live all the time racing and setting time trial records. So tune in tomorrow to hear him.
Very much looking forward to watching that back. Anybody that wants to learn a lot about Star Citizen racing and getting fast, watch Splen or listen to Splen's commentary on stuff or go check out his stream. The guy is one of the most knowledgeable people in the world when it comes to Star Citizen racing.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, racers, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, please. Okay, so we have Screema, which is a business manager for Acer Predator Gaming, member of Nick.org, and GFA, which is a UK streamer.
Awesome.
This is great. Third round of the match. We're waiting for the racers then to reset. We may or may not have Screema getting some little bit of practice in there. Who can blame him?
Racers, please let me know if you can hear the countdown. Stand by.
I'm excited to get some more of the crowd camera in tomorrow as well. We'll be able to interact with you guys as well while you're watching these guys in the flesh. So definitely join the stage tomorrow if you're interested in hanging out with the British Army and learning all about them as well. It's really cool to see them here doing eSport stuff. Really like it. I had no idea they were doing this.
All right, racers. Sorry about that, commentators. Can you please reset?
It's all good. Shout out to Louis, always here, ready to race direct these guys, get them ready, lined up, and button smashing.
Yep. Always the hard carry for anything that goes on XGR land.
You know it.
And yeah, like you mentioned, huge shout out to British Army Esports. There's obviously a ton of moving parts to make something like this happen, whether it comes to the actual physical setups, organizing the things, getting streams pushed out different directions. So huge shout out to them for scrambling to make this all happen.
Yeah, and their partners as well. Next Level Racing, Verpol, I think Aces Den. Very, very cool to see everybody jumping on board to kind of support Star Citizen and all of the endeavors. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
All right, I think we've got our racers.
Right, racers, give me a thumbs up if you're ready.
There we go.
All right. Okay, we will be starting in 10 seconds right after the beep. Stand by.
Oh, hang on. We got a racer taking off already. Screema, you gotta wait, buddy. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for the countdown.
He's just ready to go.
Yeah. So again,
Screema, if you may reset, please. Thank you.
Screema, that's a 10-second penalty after the start.
I'm starting to think this dude really is on Screema. I think we've got some CIG, that's Cloud Imperium Games representation as well. I need to see these dudes signed up. I want to see CIG race. They know their game best. Let's go.
Yeah. We hear a lot of talk from CIG. Let's put our money where our mouth is. Come on.
Exactly. I understand they were racing amongst themselves in the latest Inside Star Citizen, which was really cool to see. But we got all these antsy racers say, like, come hang out with us.
All right, racers, stand by for the beep.
All right, racers, hands on the sticks. Get ready. Don't touch them. Don't fly off. Just get yourselves ready. Wait for the countdown and 2 laps. There they go. Racers are off.
Yeah. Screema screaming into turn 1 here. Okay.
Yeah, instantly taking the lead there. Let's see if he overshoots or if he gets through all right. Yeah, he seems comfortable there. Definitely GFA taking it nice and steady, slow and steady, but Screema screaming off screen.
Yeah, Screema doing a really good job of that coupled technique. Point your nose exactly where you want to go, push forward through it, stabilize. Looking solid here.
I think Arena Commander was obviously the first place where you could race with checkpoints. I love seeing them in the new Arena Commander with all the holograms, so you don't actually have the borders that you can hit. They're bigger too, which I think makes it really fun to race with multiple people. It's going to be really cool seeing those private lobbies taking off.
Yeah, cannot wait for that. Obviously, that's going to impact Star Citizen Racing big time in terms of how things go, but yeah, exciting to see this as well. GFA making a little mistake there and having to kind of roundabout to catch that checkpoint, but still moving forward, I think.
Looks to me like GFA is using a lot of manual verts as well, not just leading on coupled mode to do the heavy lifting. In the meantime, Screema then onto lap 2 and doing a really good job getting through the tunnel. 122, I think that's the fastest lap of the day.
I don't think this is Screema's first time Star Citizen Racing from the looks of it. This looks really solid.
No, we got GFA shaking his head, and Screema is all ice at the moment. Concentration to the max. There's then GFA onto lap 2 as well.
You'll notice.
Screema crashes.
Screema catches a building. Oh no! I was gonna mention you'll notice at certain points you start getting a little bit of G out effects. When you start really pushing these ships, you will actually black out, G out, just like some people that maybe are new to Star Citizen won't know. So if you guys see these guys really pushing hard in a corner or anything like that, we do have G-force effects as well in play.
Yeah, that's the great thing. I think they recently made them a little bit stronger too. Oh gosh, as Screema then again crashes out. This is the opportunity for GFA to come back at him though. Obviously he's got quite a ways to catch up, but if Screema keeps crashing, I mean, this one is still open.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see if Screema can get it back together, get calm. It's always easy to get let the nerves get a little out of control when you start making a few mistakes.
Yeah, Playing Fox is saying it as well. It's all different, isn't it? When you're there on site, in the seat, the pressure just builds. Feels different.
Yeah. Yep. Anybody will know any kind of live racing compared to
look at the barrel roll. Screema coming in with style,
beautiful.
Making it look gorgeous. That's a win for Screema then across the line. 2 minutes, 58 seconds in total. Good racing for him as GFA is still hard at work.
Yeah, GFA just lining up for that start-finish tunnel there. Ooh, a little wild, but yeah, great job to both racers. Nice. Barrel roll to finish as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good racing for Screema. A good race by Screema, and as well by GFA. That was a really, really good effort, and good to see the spirits are high regardless.
Yeah, definitely.
So there we have it then, the third match concluding with Screema as our winner and Screema lining up for round 6. He will be battling either Captain Ashtro or OneDarkEnigma himself. We'll have to see how he does. Obviously, Pete, OneDarkEnigma, enjoys Star Citizen a lot, really wants to drive the Star Citizen exposure at these events. So I have my money at this point is Crioulus versus OneDarkEnigma. That's our final. That's what I'm thinking.
My expectations are very high, so I'm expecting to be impressed here by OneDarkEnigma.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we're doing now, right? So he is getting himself in position. We've got Captain Ashtro doing the same.
Oh,
Looks
Captain
like-
Ashtro with the Rebel Alliance shirt. Oh, and my money's on him now.
Okay, I like it. Yeah.
And the Division hat. Dude's rocking out. Love it.
Nice. That is so
Heck
cool.
yeah.
Do we know is the Division there at all with their new game?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
So
Not
what
sure
is
on
this?
that.
We've got OneDarkEnigma making some last minute changes to the ship, possibly trying to get his ship set up the way he is used to. Looks like he's content and happy and ready to mingle.
All right, we have Captain Ashtro, which is a streamer, and man himself, OneDarkEnigma, Pete, who set all of this up with his team at the BEAS.
I think that's 2 racers lined up and ready.
All right, racers are just gonna play the beep. It's just a quick test. Stand by.
So yeah, again, I'm really excited. I think Screema did a really good job. Then there's also OneDarkEnigma and of course there's Crioulus. So I'm really curious to see between these 3 guys who can come out on top.
Thumbs up if you could hear the beep, please.
Got 1 thumb from Captain Ashtro. OneDarkEnigma, if you can, yeah, there we go. He heard it. He's ready.
All right, racers. Race is gonna start in 10 seconds right after the beep. Thank you.
Super stoked to see this. Very, very good launch from DarkEnigma. Ashtro a little gentler on the thrust there initially.
Come on, Ashtro, Rebel Alliance, let's go.
DarkEnigma then first to the second
yeah.
checkpoint.
He definitely looks like a Star Citizen player. He looks like he's got some control over this ship, so.
Yeah, definitely. You can see, I know he's been enjoying the Razor, excited for the Fury as well. So honestly, I'm not surprised, but I really hope we can have somebody else making it difficult for him. We can't have this dude winning his own event.
Yeah, no joke. Oh, wrong checkpoint. Got a little confused there, though, it looks like. That's all right. He's getting back on track now.
More crashes then from OneDarkEnigma. Obviously, when you reset, you get set back on. They're really neck and neck. Look at them. They're both going through the vertical loop at this point, heading for the same checkpoint. OneDarkEnigma is only just in the lead here. It's still open. Ashtro with a really, really good chance here. If he can just keep it slow and steady, concentrate on those really stable lines. If OneDarkEnigma keeps on making those really, really aggressive speed direction changes and crashing out, the game is still on.
Yeah, definitely looks like OneDarkEnigma has more pace, but yeah, Captain Ashtro just keeping it solid.
Yeah, OneDarkEnigma then across the line, through the tunnel, across the line, now onto lap 2, and Ashtro doing the same thing. Ooh, almost hitting the bottom there, but a really good reaction from him to pitch up.
Oh, Enigma clipping the building there a little bit.
Wow.
Taking some interesting lines, I'll put it that way, through that section.
Yeah, these ships are not indestructible. You clip something too hard, of course you blow up. You can tap something though, and then we all know it is exhilarating when it happens.
Absolutely. Again, those that are new to Star Citizen, there is like a ship damage model, right? You can lose wings, you can lose thrusters, so things can get a little out of control really quickly if you start clipping objects.
Absolutely. Really like seeing the Constellation Alphas, the new ones, the primes here. Obviously with the RGB lighting on them, it's really cool to see exactly what the pilots are doing with their hands. There are more lights on these than on the regular primes, and it really shows. It's really cool to see exactly Oh, as we see, OneDarkEnigma sinking below the start finish. He's not across the line yet, so this is the chance for Ashtro to catch up. Can he make it? I don't think he can, no. There's OneDarkEnigma finishing in first place, 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
Good racing, congratulations.
In the meantime, Ashtro still keeping it on track. Final checkpoint. And just about hitting it. There's the tap, and he blows up. We'll call that a finish, though. Good racing by Captain Ashtro as well. Very, very solid performance by both racers. And congratulations to OneDarkEnigma.
Great job, guys. Great show there.
That was awesome.
Cyberfox saying in Twitch chat, that last gate to the tunnel is tricky. Yeah, absolutely. You've got to really, really pull up on the...
Racers lining up. We've got Crioulus coming back then for his second match. This is round 5, and he is taking it up against Fraggers. Fraggers then getting ready in the left Simpit. Simpit number 1. And take a quick look at the tournament scores. Where are we right now? In our first round, we had Fraggers beating Foggy. Then we had Crioulus taking out the cat litter. Then round 3, Screema winning it. And then round 4, OneDarkEnigma himself making it into his second round. Now then, it's round 5. We got Fraggers versus Crioulus. And I gotta tell you, my money is on the RAF pilot.
Yeah, from what we saw, I think he's got a little more pace, but Fraggers was rock solid, so we'll see what happens.
So you're telling me that there's actually a Royal Air Force eSports? I mean, come on, that's amazing.
That is so cool. That's very, very cool.
And I think I heard what Fraggers is he streaming? Is he a streamer? Does he put content out? Does he? He's got a nice shirt with his name on it though, which is super cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Fraggers is with the company that provides support and equipment for Insomnia.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, racers, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, we'll be starting in 10 seconds, right at the beep.
What you got, Seosashis?
I think it's got to be Crioulus. Just looking too fast, but good luck to Fraggers. We'll see what happens here. Anything can happen.
My money's on Fraggers then. Phase of concentration for Crioulus. Fast off the line, but so is Fraggers. Yeah, they're going to connect. Fraggers is in the lead at this point.
Yeah,
the first checkpoint
looking
first.
Good.
This is when you
Fraggers
can
got
see.
that warm up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about tight lines, isn't it? Because you cover extra ground, and it's just going to take you that much longer to get to the next checkpoint. And would you see it? Crioulus got lost. He's lost.
Oh no, the pressure's showing its ugly face. Oh, and Crioulus goes down.
At some point when you get lost, it's better to just crash out, because then you get a moment to reset and familiar. You know, you kind of get back. You get put back on track. Another crash.
Oh no.
It's a long race, though. Everything is still possible here.
Fraggers just got fired up by me, by my unbelief in him, so he's just rocking and rolling now, looking rock solid, just like round one.
Yeah, he's like, I'll show you what I can do. Yeah, you can tell playing Fox is saying the rolling style of Crioulus. It's the airplane style, isn't it? You just you don't typically have that much yaw authority, so you tend to roll and pitch.
It's lovely to watch, though. I love heavy roll piloting, whatever it is. Just so cool.
I know that we've got a couple of guys coming tomorrow that are Star Citizen players that are familiar with the game, so it's really cool. It'll be really interesting to see how they perform at these races. Yeah,
but are they like, Star Citizen like ship savants though, or just Star Citizen? No, I'm just teasing.
It's a legit question. Are they still neck and neck at this point? We've got, let's see here. Crioulus only just making, no, he's way behind as he's trying to make it through the start finish. Yeah, Fraggers with a significant lead at this point. See, I pick Empire, and you should never pick Empire.
Yeah, gonna take a set probably of big mistakes from Fraggers at this point for Crioulus to catch up.
Again, Crioulus only just then making it through the start finish after kind of taking his time. A total of 6 minutes that took him, but he's through. And I mean, anything can happen. Though I think at this point, Fraggers is probably pacing himself, knowing he's got such an extended lead, just slow and steady.
Yep, inching closer and closer to the finish here, and a win for Fraggers coming up very, very soon. Rock solid the entire way.
Yeah, there it is. Look at them. He's crawling through that start finish at this point. There's the win for Fraggers. Good racing.
Great job.
Yeah, that was a stellar performance. Yeah, I know. I thought Crioulus was going to win this freaking event. Crioulus, though, bringing it home regardless. Yeah, there it is. Nice and steady through that loop.
Yeah, let's see some more of that roll heavy piloting. I love it. Getting a little tricksy. Beautiful.
Showing off now.
Hey, if you're going to go out of a tournament, go out with style.
And there's the finish for Crioulus. Good racing by both pilots and a win for Fraggers.
Yep, great racing, pilots. We're lining up then for round number 6 with OneDarkEnigma in the right seat and Screema in the left. I think we've got both racers lined up and ready.
Racers, can you hear me? Please give me a thumbs up.
Again, this is semifinals, of course. Whoever wins this makes it to the finals and goes up against Fraggers. After this race, we've got a nice, exciting audience prize to give away as well. So again, make sure that you cheer in chat for your favorite racer and let us know who you think will win.
I'm afraid to make a call this one, but I think Screema had faster lap times than OneDarkEnigma, if I remember right. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I daren't call it either. It's gonna be a tight one, I think. If both racers can keep it cool, because that's what it always comes down to. If you push it too hard, you know, then you're gonna struggle. But if both racers can keep their head on their shoulders and not overspeed too much, I think it's gonna be a really, really tight one.
All right, racers, we'll be starting in 10 seconds.
Enigma with a really quick start there, getting to turn 1 quickest. See him make his way around here to turn 2, keeping it nice and tidy.
Oh, it's close, dude. Screema definitely in the lead, though. OneDarkEnigma using a lot more yaw. You see that? Screema rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a crash for Enigma.
Screema honestly probably rolling more than he needs to, just willing to throw that thing around. Oh,
Screema also crashing, so both racers then with a crash. And there's I think we've got Enigma then in the lead now by a checkpoint or two, but no, he hits the checkpoint and he's gonna have to reset himself. They're now again neck on neck, same checkpoint. That is a lot of
these guys feeling the pressure. Yeah,
I feel like Screema is like, I'll just keep rolling. Why would I stop?
It makes you faster when you corkscrew, you know? It's just a strategy.
Oh no! OneDarkEnigma hitting one of those dropped down vertical antennas. They are so pesky, so hard to spot, but he unfortunately clipped one and crashed out.
Oh, Enigma just crumbling under the pressure right now.
Very, very... Oh, I was just about to say stable performance by Screema, and then he crashed out as well. These dudes really, if they keep on crashing, this is going to take a while.
Gonna end up with some fast segment times, but a very long lap time.
We've got Screema then, though, coming through the finish. No, he didn't die. He didn't die. And honestly, that's not what you want. It's just gonna take you longer to reset, though. There is the reset. This is an opportunity for Enigma, because he didn't make it through yet either. God, he's really far behind.
These guys are making this wild.
Are you laughing at them?
No. I'm laughing with them.
Sure you are. So there's Screema then. Through start finish in 3 minutes and 9 seconds. One more lap to go for him. And OneDarkEnigma still making the walk of shame to the start finish. But there's another crash.
No offense intended. These guys are putting on some great entertainment for us here. This is very exciting. Lots of explosions.
Oh, that was a really good... oh, God, he's overspeeding. OneDarkEnigma making a really nice line through the start-finish. But you know what he did? He turned off the speed limiter. He's thinking, I can go a little faster. But instead, he's ending up overspeeding, drifting significantly wide. And, yeah, that's just costing him more time. Screema's got this in the bag if he can just keep his head down.
Yeah. At this point, if they can just get a little bit cooled down, nerves are probably just going out the roof now with all of these crashes. So calm it down, get it back straight.
For OneDarkEnigma, even his colleagues are asking, dude, what are you doing? Kaylee Star asking in chat about the positioning of the sticks. Ergonomics are, I think, very personal. I also keep them very, very close to me. I think the way these are set up with Sasha's is very similar to how you have your pit set up.
Yeah, I would look really close to this. I like to keep my sticks really, really wide set like that.
I'm seeing a lot of frustration. Both racers then struggling to keep it within the checkpoint boundaries. And this race really is still open. We'll have to see who gets it through that second lap first. Screema definitely in the lead. One more checkpoint to go as OneDarkEnigma still has to make his way all the way around that vertical loop. Screema is chaotic, dude. He's racing this aggressively. Yeah. I love to see it. There's the win then for Screema. Good racing. He made it across the line first. Total time of 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Look at that. His heart is pounding.
Good racing. Yeah, take a breather, get calmed down. That was some insanity.
And this is when OneDarkEnigma starts to slow down a bit and run the pace he should be running, without the pressure. But it's always the pressure. You notice that when people go head to head, it's just how fast do you go? How slow can I go to still win? But people are worried about that, so they overspeed and just push in too much.
Yeah, there's something so unique about live racing when somebody else is racing with you compared to just running time trials or flying by yourself. That pressure is just something that you have to really prepare for, and it's hard to get used to unless you've done it a lot.
Yeah, 100%. So we've got our finals match. It's going to be Fraggers versus Screema. Do you dare make a prediction?
I think at this point, if that's a continuation of what we just saw, I probably have to put it on Fraggers, because Fraggers is the antithesis of that. Rock solid, no crashes. But we'll see.
Couldn't agree more.
Every prediction so far has bit me, so I'm probably dooming Fraggers. So sorry about that, Fraggers.
So we've got the finals round just about to get underway. Our racers are taking a small breather before getting themselves installed behind the sim pits. And I think this is a perfect moment to, again, ask the crowd to root for their favorite racer at this point. Who's going to take this win? Is it going to be Fraggers or Screema? I know that the winner is going to take home a Mustang. I believe it's a Gamma, the racing version, with a game package, an LTI, everything provided by CIG. And I want to know who's going to win. Let us know in chat so we can do this awesome giveaway. Of course, we're giving away an Aurora today that you can keep or give to a friend maybe to introduce them to Star Citizen.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Screema is chaotic. He's racing this pretty aggressively. Fraggers, our rebel pilot, I think is going to take the win today because he is smooth and steady.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. We will see, of course, but it honestly will be a good lesson for any of the more experienced Star Citizen pilots that I know are watching the stream, maybe aren't there live. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. It does work. So hopefully that works out that way.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Screema Dan getting himself in place for the finals race. There's Fraggers as well, getting ready, getting his game phase on. Oh man, this can go either way. I'm stoked. I'm really excited. This can truly go either way.
All right, are we ready to give away our Aurora here?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I have randomly drawn a name here from chat, and we will post here. The winner is Digital Fellow.
Congratulations.
I'll be PMing you so we can get the info and get that sent over to you.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Digital Fellow. I want to know, are you keeping this for yourself, or are you going to make a friend happy? No shame, but you know. I might make a friend happy, Digital Fellow says. That's awesome, dude. I think the Aurora makes one of the best entry-level ships. I gotta say, I personally started with the Aurora, and I still love it. To quote Steve, it really can do everything a little bit.
And Digital Fellow, please check that message. Yeah, send Osasha's a PM there in Twitch, and we'll get the info so we can get that sent over to you.
So again, I think it's super awesome to see these racers take it head-to-head in a 1v1 using all this awesome gear. Of course, we've got these super cool sim pits set up by Next Level Racing. We've got the Constellation Alpha Primes installed with these beautiful RGB colors, so you can really see what the racers are doing with their hands. Of course, left stick is forwards, backwards, left, right. There's verts on the twist, and then right stick, it's going pitch, it's going roll, and then of course on their feet is yaw. I think everybody likes different inputs, but the Verpals really allow for a lot of customization, which I think is super cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're very, very sexy and inarguably top of the line gear when it comes to any kind of flight control. So really cool top of the line sim pits.
One day I'll convert you, Asashas.
We also have an announcement.
Racers lined up then, Fraggers in the pit. We've got Screema on the right pit. This is the final race of the day, 2 laps, and we've got, as Luigi, our race director, was just announcing before we hit the Verpals, we've got the race winner taking away a Mustang Gamma, and our second place finisher also taking away an Aurora. So 2 prizes. So these guys get to fly home something regardless of their position today. And again, a congratulations to Digital for winning the on-stream giveaway, which was also an Aurora. Love to see it.
Yeah, definitely. And hope to see more of what we've seen from these 2 racers. It'll be really cool to see the variety here. Some wild racing from Screema and some really just consistent, smooth racing from Fraggers.
All right, racers, final race is starting in 10 seconds right at the beat. Thank you very much.
Here we go then. The races are off the line. It looks like a very, very identical finish. I think it's Fraggers on the checkpoint first. Screema again with a lot of rolling, a little bit of overspeed there. Fraggers with a tighter line. Screema screaming past the checkpoint.
Oh, yep, it is going about like we thought right now. Screema looking really wild. Fraggers keeping it just smooth and slow and tight. It's working out for him like it has for the entirety of the tournament thus far.
Yeah, really nice to see Fraggers running these really, really solid lines. He's just not overspeeding, definitely using the speed limiter to his advantage there, and just keeping it really steady. In the meantime, Screema Looks like he's got all the potential there, using a lot of really good rolling control, but it's just that overspeeding, I think, that's getting to him a little bit.
Yeah, Screema definitely does have the pace, I think, to catch up. It's just a matter of if he can keep it consistent, not go off track, not crash. So we will see what happens here.
Yeah, both racers going through the vertical loop at this point. We've got Fraggers on his way down. We've got Screema just at the top now. Also then heading on his way down, and there is, as Screema crashes out.
That one's really tricky because if you're pushing it that hard, right, you'll completely lose visibility of that gate where you're going, and unfortunately that bit Screema there, just catching the edge of that gate.
Yeah, we saw Fraggers, again, lining it up really steadily, just really like slowing down before the checkpoint to make sure he doesn't overspeed as Screema almost does going into the tunnel. And just, again, slow and steady going through. Let this be a lesson to everybody that it's always important to start slow and then just ramp it up bit by bit.
Yep. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. We say it all the time, but cannot say it enough.
Then again, if you're Screema right now, there is no such thing as going slow. You've got ground to catch up, so he's got to push it to the limit and hope for the best.
Yeah, at this point, when you're that far behind, you got nothing to lose. Just absolutely send it. Oh, and another crash from Screema there. Unfortunate.
We've got Fraggers taking it, nice and steady through that loop. It's looking really, really clinical.
You can just see the way he's flying in his face, man. It's just calm, calm, calm. That's beautiful.
One more checkpoint for Fraggers as Screema crashes out through the loop. There's Fraggers trucking it along the line at this point with a little bit of yaw input. But we've got our winner. We have Fraggers. Congratulations. That was absolutely beautiful. Really nice performance from him. Congratulations. I think 1 minute 23. Very fast lap as well. And he gets to take home his Mustang Gamma. It's beautiful.
Heck yeah, great racing, guys. And thanks for giving me at least one, Fraggers. One right call.
Yeah, there you go.
Would also like to mention this is Screema's first time on 6. He's a mouse and keyboard player, so he made it to the finals. Congrats.
Great job, Screema. That's awesome.
We've got to get you set up and get you some practice under your belt. For those that are not in the know XGR, we have a community. You can join our Discord. It's discord.gg/XGR. It's coming in and out of the stream at the bottom as well. And if you join that, you can chat with us. You can hang out with us. And we also have racing school sessions that you can join. So you are more than welcome to come and hang out with us and get better at racing. But in the meantime, congratulations to our winner, Fraggers.
Commentators, not sure I have the racers stay for interviews.
We can try. If we have OneDarkEnigma that can sort us with a microphone, we would be more than happy to talk. I just need to know.
They should be both ready to talk on Discord.
Congratulations to Fraggers and Screema. I think we can hear you. We can give it a test. How was it racing for you? If the mics are working. I don't know if the mics are working.
Congratulations, Fraggers.
Oh, is that Screema there? Were you able to catch him there?
I think so.
Yeah, I was saying congratulations, Fraggers.
Thank you very much.
Hey, great racing for you too, Screema. That was awesome, especially not being a dual stick player going from keyboard to mouse. That's a big shift.
Yeah, it's definitely slow and steady that wins the race. Big like reactions and pulling back and trying to overcook it. Not way.
How are you enjoying Insomnia?
It's awesome. It's so much space, but we're still so many people, so much to see. It's awesome. Great to see the Army here as well, and Navy and Air Force. Top hat to those guys and girls.
Awesome stuff.
And congratulations to yourself then, Fraggers, for winning this one. How did you enjoy racing against Screema?
Oh, it was amazing. I didn't actually realise this was a game until today. But it's fun playing. It's super amazing. Definitely going to be playing it more in the future. Had great fun. Congratulations to my opponent for that players as well. Looking forward to the review. Shout out to Fraggers as well. Got some double lessons on the back here at Insomnia. So if you're here, make sure to check out the Cyber Breaks and the Army Breaks.
That is awesome. All right, I appreciate that. Was a little hard to hear on stream, of course, so apologies for that. We tried, but congratulations again to Fraggers for winning that one. Quick shout out to the British Army eSports for setting up this event. We will be covering it tomorrow and on Sunday as well. There are more prizes to give away, and if you're in the area, you should definitely go to their stage, check it out, enjoy the racing, and participate. Osashas, any closing words on this event?
Yeah, real quickly before we go. What's the most dishonest body part? The fibula.
Wow.
That's it. All right. Thank you guys so much. This has been super exciting. Really fun to cast. Great job to all the racers today. That was awesome.